And good afternoon, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing well. Coming to you from the high desert of Arizona, Sholo. And today's a big day for me. For the first time, we're moving a little bit closer to being fully self-sufficient out here. And also, just the last thing we really need is water. So I got water coming. Yeah, guys, please do consider subscribing to the channel if you'd like to get notifications and see all my new uploads here. Gonna be filling up the green monster here, 550 gallons that holds. And I've got my attachment on the bottom for garden hose to be able to pump it to the RV or wherever it needs to go on the property. I'm also gonna have him drop in about 270 gallons of water here in the hot tub. However, one of the great things about these portable hot tubs is they could be whatever you want. You could have it be a heated pool. Instead of 104 degrees, I could set it to 86 degrees. Or I could just keep the filter on alone and run it off of solar in the daytime and it'll be a non-heated pool. It'll be a solar heated pool. There is some shade as we go out throughout the day. But yeah, we need water. He's on the way. All right, the water truck is here. Company is Clear Choice Water Delivery here in the Concho Sholo area. And he's got a 1,000 gallon tank and a generator to pump it. There we go. Pumping her right in. Cool little gadget for filling it up here. All right, tank's full. Now we're gonna fill up the hot tub or the heated pool. Well, I'll tell you what, it's gonna fill up a lot quicker than a garden hose right now. A lot quicker. How many gallons per minute does that push?
If I got it on full blast?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
It would take both hands to hold it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm glad we got the first water fill up out here going. Look at this, look how clear that well water is. It's also freaking freezing. So it's a pool right now till I get everything put together. I've actually got I got a leak somewhere in the cover. So I need to dip it in here and find out exactly where the leak is. And the water tank, I need to tighten up. See right here? About a drip every 5 seconds, a drip. From this, I'm gonna try to tighten that. All right, should be good. Cool, cool. Also coming today is supposed to be my AC pump that's gonna pump the water. So we'll probably be filling the tank of the RV here later today, but I gotta go to town, check my post office box for some packages. Yeah, cool. All right, so hang on a minute. We're gonna fill the RV up, but before I get the pump out, the inline pump, I'm no science, NASA rocket scientist or anything like that, but I have a feeling that since this is full, and it's got all this pressure, and we're gonna go downhill to the RV. Okay, here's the hose going like this, and we gotta get up to here, right? But this point right here is still about the halfway down on the tank. So I'm wondering if, at least when that tank is full, if we don't need a pump. It might just siphon gravity right through. Let's go open that valve and see what happens. All right, valve's open. It's dripping. Let me just turn it like this. Give it a minute here. I hear some noise. Make sure. I think it wants to go. No. All right, I straightened it out. Look, water coming out. All right, up here, that's all we're getting. Not a whole lot. So I guess that's not gonna work. Not enough gravity, my science is off. All right, so this water pump is similar to what we all have in our RV. It is something very similar to this, except for one thing that just dropped. Instead of this being DC powered, it's AC powered with a switch to turn it on and off. So I got a power station. I can set a power station on the ground right there and power this. Uh-oh. Hang on. Dang it. Dang it. Is there... Wait a minute. Nope, this isn't gonna work. Unfortunately, we did not get garden hose 3/4 inch threads. We got 1/2 inch pecks and then 1/2 inch pecks to here. So I need a reducer that goes 3/4 inch garden male to 1/2 inch female. And I do not have those. Well, one of the struggles about living remotely is that you always try to make the most of all your trips into town. We're 13 miles from Home Depot, the nearest hardware store. And so I like to make lists. When I go to Walmart, can make the most of the trips. I probably go to town 2 or 3 times a day. If maybe once on the motorcycle, which is what we're gonna do today now, and 2 times in the car. Just a lot of trips, a lot of back and forths, and actually before I even hop on the bike and go get what I need, I'm gonna look around and see if there's anything else I need to do while I'm out in town. And eventually we will have everything so figured out that we can stay here on the property for a full week and then come back, use the chest freezer to store extra food and supplies, and make it a week out here before I need to go to town. But yeah. Other than that, I guess the pool's ready. The heated pool, 63 degrees. But it's gonna feel good because it's getting warm here in Arizona. It's not gonna be Phoenix warm this week. I think low 80s this week. And very, very dry. So, all right, let me look around, make some lists here. But before we move on, I guess technically there is a third way that I could put water into my tank. And it's nothing fancy, I've done it before. You take a 5-gallon bucket, if you're at a park somewhere, you fill it up with the faucet, or I gravity feed it into there, or dip it into my tank, right? You get a 5-gallon bucket, then you put a funnel right here. And then you pour the water on in. It's kind of a pain, but being as I only have a 24-gallon freshwater tank here, it would be less than 5 trips with the Homer 5-gallon bucket. I'm just, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go get the adapters I need to finish that and make that pump work. Well, this is comfortable. I was gonna wait till it heated up a little bit in a couple days, but for some reason I just could not wait to get in here. 69, 68 degrees, it's cooling down. A little cold. You might need a heated pool in the high desert here of Arizona in the summertime. I'm not sure. But rather than waste, what is it, 1100 watts on this in the daytime, because it's just gonna cool down at night, I think I'm gonna get one of those aftermarket pumps and heaters that does the solar through the hoses to bring it back in here. I think that's what I'll do. If it depends, it's just gonna get warmer, Eric. We may actually like 68 degrees for a nice cool down pool. I can sit in here and then for 15 minutes and it feels like it brings my whole body temperature down so that the heat doesn't bother me that bad. Now, a little bit of bad planning here. I thought that I would also have a spot for shade against Babe the Blue Box, but in about 15 minutes, there's gonna be no shade as the sun continues to go down that way. So I may have to build a little lean-to or shelter if I really want to stay out of the sun, because I burn pretty bad. This is awesome. Who'd have thought you could have a pool out in the middle of the freaking desert? It's pretty awesome. How about a nice cold Keystone Light? Yeah! I'm gonna be getting a lot of uses out of this summer. Oh yeah. Alrighty then, I'm back from Home Depot and Lowe's and Walmart and my mailbox and KFC. I mean, it was right there, it just made sense. I'm up here on the roof of my RV for, ironically, the first time since I've been here to camp. Up here on the roof of my RV. Ignore what's going on right there. I'm working on that. That's a future video project. That's not a 13-foot outdoor movie screen. No, don't worry about that. But yeah, I'm up here on the roof of my RV. Actually, we are done driving for the day, so time for a Keystone Light. I'm actually up here on the roof of my RV because I watched some other YouTubers that I now subscribe to who live just over there. Emily and Dan of Gridless and Grounded. They also have a son. They're homesteading very similar area neighborhood of mine, and although I haven't met them yet in person, I'm hoping to, because I've learned a lot from them, actually. Also, Jeff from Arizona Hot Homestead, he is also very near these parts, and I've been getting a lot of tips from him. But yeah, Dan and Emily, thank you for the idea to stand up here on the roof, the highest place of camp here, to see the mountains off in the distance and get a really good aerial shot here at camp. I really like it. I might put a chair up here. Well, if not for the fact that the Starlink antenna is it's tricky to get around the ladder, but this isn't gonna stay here. Starlink is gonna move to Babe the Blue Box pretty soon with the security camera system and the power station, everything going on in there. So yeah, that's cool up here. Okay, now I feel better. Except, I went to Home Depot and couldn't find the two things I wanted. Went to Lowe's, same thing, could not find the two things I wanted. However, between the two stores, I got one of each. So Home Depot had the plastic 1/2-inch inner to 3/4-inch garden, female. And then Lowe's didn't have the plastic version, but 1/2-inch inner to 3/4-inch male. So these two will go on the pump, and that way we can use garden hoses to pump into the RV, or to wash vehicles, or to wash solar panels, top off the hot tub, stuff like that. Yeah, so at least we got it, but kind of gonna be Frankenstein for now. Hey, but do me a favor, check out Dan and Emily at Gridless and Grounded. I'll put a link below in the video description, as well as Jeff over at Arizona Hot Homestead. Give their channels a view. I'm gonna be learning a lot from those guys. Hopefully they'll become closer friends as we move throughout this, but leave them a comment, subscribe to their channel, let them know that I sent you over there to say hi to them. Tara, is that your kitty joint that has catnip in it? Is there catnip in that one? Do you want it or anything? Opie's coming to check out your joint. Opie, this is a kitty joint. What does that smell like? That's pretty weird, huh? What do you think? Opie's not into it. Oh well. All right, got the water situation figured out here, guys. I don't think I'm doing it the right way, but I also don't think I'm doing it the wrong way, because I'm gonna show you right now, it works. So all I do is plug it into here and we'll listen. It's turning on. Oh, we gotta go like this, gotta turn the flow on. It'll stop here in a moment. Let me be quiet. Once it pressurizes this whole line in a minute. Come on, turn off. It would help if I didn't just leave it running. So it works. Just wasting water here. It's never gonna turn off, Eric. Oh yeah, I forgot to hook up this piece. It's just a regular garden sprayer, like that. But hang on. All right, now that that's connected and turned off, now we can go back over here. We can plug in our pump, and it's gonna turn off pretty soon. And it's off. Now, see how we're filtering the water with the filter? I also filtered inside, but I don't drink this water. I'm gonna be drinking bottled water and for my coffee. But now I can go anywhere I want, open this up. Yeah, I can water the trees like that. We can clean vehicles. I can bring this in and fill up the RV tank. I can top off the hot tub. I can clean the filter with high pressure, which helps to clean the filter. And that's how I'm doing it. Am I doing it wrong? Let me know in the comments below. This system will work great 9 months out of the year, but when it gets cold, you can't leave that pump out in freezing conditions. Also, you can't leave hoses out at all. You can't leave any water, and you can't leave them outside. So even this, which I love because it's got that Texas flare, the Texas star on there almost. Got this at Walmart for 11 bucks to hold my hoses. Now you can't even leave this here because there'll be a little bit of water in here and then you just won't be able to use it. So in the wintertime, all my hoses have to go into a heated space, as well as my water pump, and we'll have to figure something else out. But we're getting a little carried away. Why are we even talking about winter? I don't think I'm gonna be here in the winter, right, Eric? Hopefully not. This is my favorite tree on the property here, and waiting for the hummingbirds because I got a little treat for them, a little hummingbird feeder. I got some hummingbird sugary mixture at the store, but I'll be making it myself. But yeah, it might take them some time to get here to the tree because there's never been a feeder here before. So I will keep you updated on this. Also don't know that it's really gonna stay here because, again, this is my lounging tree for shade in the summertime, and the campfire is gonna go over there and stuff. And one other thing, these are really handy. I figured these out last September, I think. Outdoor fly traps, you put the water in them, leave them there. Little tip for you though, make sure that they are upwind of your property. I've got that one there. I've got one on the other side of the tree over there. The wind always blows this way because they tend to stink, but they do work at catching flies. I'm excited. I've invited some guests out to the property for the first time. I don't know how many people will be here, but we're gonna watch a movie on the outdoor projector here, and I'll get back to you in my next video. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.